Hey everyone, Techo G here, representing those who are folding up with other tech. And this video is going to be on me repairing my Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. I will say about a week ago, I dropped this phone accidentally, and I usually don't drop my phone. I haven't dropped my phone ever. No, I wouldn't say ever, but I haven't dropped my phone and damaged it ever. Usually, or 9 times out of 10, I've usually had a case on my phone, but I don't really like cases on my phone because it takes away from the aesthetic beauty from the phone, and they add some more weight to the phone. So I've been really careful with my phones. However, this dropped when I was using this to open a door at work, because my wallet was affixed to the back of it and my ID is in the wallet, and so I was using this to unlock the door via sensor, and it accidentally slipped out of my hands and fell on this corner. Now, albeit it was already damaged when I purchased this, so this damage here was already there when I purchased this phone. So when I purchased this phone with this damage, it was at a really good price that I could not resist on eBay. However, when I did drop it, this didn't damage it any more than it was, but the OLED leak happened where it is now covering all of this, and so I can't see whatever is in this corner of the phone. Now, touch still works on here, so if I go onto an app or whatever, I can still touch here and it will still work, but this doesn't look very nice. So I decided that I wanted to repair it instead of buying another phone, especially another Note 20 Ultra, because these are becoming rare. This right here is the last greatest modern Note that Samsung has sold, because this is the last modern Note that had a micro SD card tray to expand the storage. The S21 and any phone after the S21 or from the S21 does not have a micro SD card slot. So you're stuck with just the inbound storage space that is on the phone itself. You can't expand it via the micro SD card. Now, if it has OTG or on the go, you can get a micro SD card reader and USB Type-C port and insert it here or in the USB-C port to put the micro SD card and have it read by the phone and expand your storage that way. But who wants to have that adapter hanging from your phone whenever you want to expand the storage? No, you want the micro SD card in the phone on the micro SD card tray, which is here. So I decided, instead of getting another phone, because this again is the last greatest Note that Samsung has made and you want to preserve it as much as possible, I decided to go on to YouTube to see if I can find a really good repairing video on this phone. And I found one good video. There's a number of them on there, but I found one good one that I'm going to use right now to take this phone apart, to switch it and put on another LCD screen. And I got that part. Where is that part? Oh, it's in a box. So I'll get everything ready on the table to show you what I'm going to be using to fix my phone. as I thought it would. It took some time to get the back part off. And because I haven't really done this before, I kind of knew that it was going to crack. I mean, I've done a really good job for the most part on this side, but once it cracked right there, it's done and over with. So I'm very happy that I have a replacement backing to put on here. Little bummed that it happened, but oh well. At least I do have the back part off to expose this part. My mayhem so far. Watching the video, this is my mayhem. So this is my new part, so I can get rid of not really show that. But this is the broken part, front panel. The battery, I'm not taking out. He took it out in this video if you were gonna preserve it. However, I purchased a new battery. The one that's inside it is, I believe, a 4370 milliamp battery. This one right here, off market, 5,000 milliamps. So I can get a couple more minutes of extra charge, or hopefully an hour or so, with this battery here. Same size as the OEM, but like I said, a little bit more battery power. But those are the parts, screws and everything. I kept all the screws in the same format as I took them out. So now I'm going to put this all together. Wish me luck. Word of advice: when you get a new part for your phone, make sure that all the connectors and all the parts are the same as the part that you just dismantled. Just found out that this part right here, which was on here, I had to take this original one off, or the one that was on the broken one, because it had a connector on it that the new one did not have. You got to make sure that you're getting the exact parts that you need. Oh, another thing it didn't have: the front-facing camera. The new one did not have a front-facing camera module. I had to take the old one out and put it into the new part. Unbelievable. You definitely got to make sure you check every little piece, because if it has one piece that is not in, it's not going to work. So double and triple check all of the parts to make sure that you have all the connectors and all the parts you need. And here is the finished product. All the screws are in, all the connectors are in, as advised by this video. And man, this is a scary project. You really got to be careful. And again, you really got to make sure that you have every single connector that you had in your original part. Again, I'm using a brand new battery, so I'm hoping and praying that this works. And here's the total finished product with my new screen protector on, case on, what do you call this, pop socket wallet. Everything is on here, nice and much more secure than I had it before. However, just want to give you one more bit of advice, besides checking every single connector. Seriously, that's something that's very important. And if it's not on there, then you want to make sure that whatever connectors that's not, you do put on yourself. And you may have to do a little bit more than what a lot of the videos have shown in their setups or their breakdowns and disassembling and assembling. Because there were a total of 3 things that I didn't see in any of the videos that I've watched that I had to do myself, as far as making sure that the connectors were on. Especially the front-facing camera. Man, that particular thing wasn't too difficult to put together, but just to show you that it works. So here's the back camera right here, and front camera works. Front camera works, so I connected that correctly, which I'm very happy of. Again, one more bit of advice when doing this yourself. because you're not going to put this together as good as the factory actually does. Small problem with mine. It feels a little fat right here. Don't know what the actual problem is, but I'm guessing that some of the components I didn't fully lay flat on the inside, so it's protruding right here. The battery is about right here, so this is around the top of the battery, so it actually feels around the bottom part of the motherboard. I mean, it really feels fat right here. And if you look really, really carefully, small little gap right there, which means that something is pushing out in the phone that I should have checked before putting this back glass on. So as far as this being waterproof, definitely not. Yeah, I definitely have to check and be careful if it's raining, but by having this case on, I shouldn't have to worry about any water getting in the gap. But it just feels funny. This is no longer the Note 20 that I've had, purchased, but I did save myself a ton of money doing this myself. Now, again, you just got to be really, really careful, and don't put on the back glass until you're completely satisfied with what you have done. So technically, you can test this. You can turn on the power before putting on the back cover. And this video, which I should have watched, actually powered it on before putting on the back glass, and I should have paid attention to that before I have put on the back glass because of the protrusion that I feel in the middle of the phone. So who knows how long this is going to last. I'm just going to rock this as long as I can, and if I do get another phone, it most likely will be a Note 20 Ultra if I can find one at a good price. But for right now, this right here is a rooted Note 20, and I'm going to put a ROM on here so I can get Android 3.1 features, so that it will allow me to have the dual camera feature, so I can record with front and back cameras. Because right now this is at 3.0, so when I install the ROM, I'll get the new features, and any newer ROMs that come out, I can get the newer features of updated Android. So that's the end of this video. I'm happy. Not the happiest, but I'm happy that it actually worked. So don't be afraid of taking apart your stuff. Just like I said, just take your time. So if you enjoyed the video, definitely leave that thumbs up. Let me know your experiences if you have ever done something like this before. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Tell your friends about my channel, and I hope to see you in my next video.